Hmm. Why am I putting lipstick when you're dark anyways? On my phone. And I haven't eaten breakfast yet because we're on our way. Everything's falling. Let me show you why. If you can see. This right here. This right here. That reason. You know what song I want to do? That one where it's love for, I don't know, and live for love, even though it doesn't sound like live for love. It sounds like love for life, which is almost the same thing. Potato, potato. You know what? I'm gonna try going here today. Yes. To be continued. And I thought it was my dad writing to me. I'm like, oh, awesome. So now I have sort of like that combined feeling of my dad wrote to me. No, he didn't. But Aaron just liked my photo. Waiting on my breakfast. The lady just went to do it, even though I did it like, just went to make it. Even though I went and ordered it like 3 minutes ago. So I put makeup on today. So I'm not running late, but I might be, I don't know by now. Left later than I would have. Here's the thing. I personally, if I like someone, I will be the opposite of putting on makeup. At the same time, I understand where people are coming from, where you want to look your best. Sort of. I didn't transition properly. That's not their thoughts that I had. Yeah, I need to make sure that it was him. Does it really matter? Oh, it wasn't him. Never mind. All of this is scrapped. I'm totally trying to disguise the fact that I feel very, very stupid right now. Very dumb right now. Very ashamed. But just like my pose, not ashamed. Not ashamed to like him. Not ashamed to assume that he liked my picture because someone with his name, except for I should have known it was not his name because I'm like, I know his birthday. Anyways, but yeah, so basically rewind. Moving on. Okay, back to, she probably should be done by now. So, have a wonderful morning. I shall talk to you in a little bit. I'm not sure how I'm going to eat this. This is impossible to eat with one hand while driving. I don't know why I went for my boob. Not really, on top of my boob. But I feel so embarrassed, but at the same time, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is perfect. How many times have you probably experienced this, where you thought, oh my gosh, I'm so excited because this happened and I didn't think this would happen, and kind of like along the same lines of, oh my gosh, this person likes me, and just kidding, JK. No, he doesn't. This is why I do these, and I promised myself and you to be truthful and put out there not just the good stuff, but also the bad stuff. And this is totally bad. This is totally embarrassing. So there you go. Yes, whether I should be thankful to them because they brightened up my morning, at least until I found out that they weren't Iranian, or I should be mad because they're not Iranian. So I don't know. Hit some traffic, so I decided to talk to you. Oh, look at that gorgeousness. Can you see? I did fall asleep once I hit the pillow. My head hit the pillow. My head fell on the pillow. My head lay down on the pillow. But before that, I couldn't bring myself to lay my head on the pillow because I was just so antsy. I was so stressed and tense so much. And that was because I just felt, what did I write? I felt lonely. So in feeling lonely, this isn't because of Meisner. I've always done this. I've always thought too much. If you ask normal people, average people, I always thought like, what am I feeling? And it's easier said than done, because even if you always think this, good moment to like show you this sign. Slower traffic, keep right. Just so you know. Just so you know, people, was introspective every single moment of walking this earth, or at least for the past 15 years, 20 years. let's go with 20 years. But it's still not easy. Higher to my feet so I can speak faster and not carry this like so long. I had a crisis in my head last night regarding YouTube. It was about YouTube, but like I don't really want to do this. This is hard work. But it's not the hard work that puts me off. It's just, it's hard work for no reward. And do I really want to do this? Which I always think of. I always think of this. This always kind of pops in my head before giving up, quitting, really. Do I really want to do this? Is this thing really worth the hard work? And with YouTube, it's getting to the point where it's not really. The vlogging is not really. The reason that I really like vlogging and the reason that it's taken me so long to edit these vlogs is because these kind of thoughts and putting them out in the world for other people who think the same might feel like I felt often with these thoughts or other thoughts. They felt ashamed or they felt like these thoughts are wrong. They're overthinking. People told them that they overthink, all the stuff. So I'm putting it out there like, hey, I don't know, I think it's okay. If I would be your friend, I would tell you, don't worry that much. It's cool. Like, think these thoughts. That's fine. They're your thoughts. You're allowed to think these thoughts. Whether it's being embarrassed that you thought Aaron Yan liked your photo of Aaron Yan and then you realized it was just a fan. The one that I'm talking about, I posted, you know, Man Crush Monday, blah, 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 because I thought of that. And also not ashamed to have admitted that I was scrolling through his Instagram feed for comfort. I was looking for a picture that would comfort me, that I could go to sleep on. I know that sounds so strange. It has to sound strange. If it doesn't sound strange, then welcome. I like you. But what was it? My brain always escapes me. So last night I was thinking that I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I do this for, because if I'm honest, I'm doing this for friends, to find people to belong to belong with. That's why I keep switching these jobs. It's whatever will get me to that. Which is a hard thing to be honest about, because you don't want people to know that. If they know that, then they won't take you seriously when you are trying for a certain thing. But that's my goal with this, to be honest and say things that might not be popular or that might be popular, just honestly saying things. So I was sitting there in my bed and thinking of this. I should just focus on acting, which has been a thought for a while. I don't know, like even April, when I edit these vlogs sometimes, even April sounds like, well, this was literally last week, but it's not. Right now, this seems like something I can do. I contacted an agency and they want me to come into audition, and I'm like, no, I know. Like I'm ready to do the work after the audition, but not for the audition. You know, auditioning and acting, very different things. I think the instructor actually said the same thing. So I was having this crisis. I see this picture and I see his hashtags. There's a lot of other things like about change. It's like, oh, okay, you might be a deep person. I mean, everyone's deep, but some people don't admit it. Wanted to share last night and how I couldn't go to sleep. I was just so antsy. That's what got me to sleep. Sort of talking to him in my head. One of the thoughts that came to my mind when I thought that he liked my picture. So great, well, great, I'm behind this car. This is awesome, but now I really want more, and I'm trying not to want more. I want him to notice. You interrupted me mid-sentence, and now I don't remember what I just wanted to finish a thought. I'm just so over this, Here we go to work, and tonight I have to go back home. Why? Because the only time I was practicing my activity and I left it at home. Well, of course I left it at home. Starting to be a bad day. Sorry when you shut down on me. Just like this whole YouTube thing is just got me down. 48-hour film project is getting me down. Unlike other years, I don't have the thrill of, oh, let me find people, because I know more people now and I feel awkward not being with them, and they don't want to be with me. Like it's just like, it's all around just awkwardness. I just want to dig a hole in the ground and bake like an egg. Oh, the one thing that I was thinking, how can I meet him? What am I don't know. Have a wonderful day. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Early morning, late morning, noon, afternoon, evening, night. 早上好，上午好，中午好，下午好，晚上好. All of those, any of those, anything in between those. I found out 下次见 is 下次见 is, I think, see you later, talk to you later, something like that. So 下次见. Bye. Peace, love, and compassion. 안녕 기가세요. 안녕 기가세요. I have to say ka because with the h, because I don't know, that's what comes out. Auf Wiedersehen. Mwah. Yeah, the other way. The other way.
Come on. Do you want to use the broom?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not gonna touch him though.
There you go. It's okay, baby.
Almost.
It's okay, baby. Hey, good job.
I discovered transitions a while ago. One thing I should mention, I went to film school after learning stuff, and I was there for a very short while, so I wouldn't really say that it did anything or I picked up anything. My allergies are full-fledged. Wendy's, we're off to Wendy's. It's like a hive, but I literally didn't eat, didn't do anything in the past I don't know how long. Ooh, you're sitting right at the top of stuff. I'm gonna take this bracelet off, but I don't know why. I don't even know, is it a hive? It looks like it a little bit. Anyway, so you're on top of my steering wheel bump thing, which I wish I could cut because I wish I could see over the steering wheel. I am headed and I'm going to go to my friend's house, which is right next to the acting class. I forgot my activities, so we're going to improvise. I am completely tired. I'm feeling that like weird feverish tiredness thing, but then it doesn't make sense that only one weekend of having Nutella and pancakes and waffles, fruit stuff, it doesn't make sense for just one weekend to have a flare-up, does it? We'll see. If it persists, then maybe it all repopulated. Maybe that's why. Maybe I'm experiencing die-off syndrome, because I really haven't had this in so long. Okay, so that's that for today. I am thirsty, I'm tired, I can't. I couldn't. I'm sorry. I couldn't put my hand over my mouth. Feels really bad. I completely forgot about my friend. I feel really bad canceling so literally it would just work out so perfectly, and then next Monday I can't do it, and so I don't even know how. I don't know anything. So yeah, it is what it is. And I don't wax on my underarm. Sometimes, but I usually, especially during the summer. Why are we going so slow? Okay, good. Yeah. Use a I tweeze my underarms because I've waxed for so long that my underarms are just squeezable. TMI? I don't know. I felt like sharing. The hair is better than when you shave the hair follicles, the black things. Oh my gosh, that grosses me out. So that's just me. I just wanted to share. Oh, and then for 4th of July weekend, I'm leaving town, thank goodness. Although it doesn't mean that Canada won't have fireworks, but they already started with fireworks here. I don't like fireworks because I had a revolution, so I grew up with headshots. Yeah, with gunshots for, I think it was like maybe a month or two. It wasn't even that long. Like, I can't even imagine refugees from Syria or from other places that have been bombed and gunshots have been happening for years and years. I cannot imagine the strength they have. I think the trauma, I think it sticks with you. I don't know. I cannot imagine how they do it, but I can't do it. Maybe I'm just more sensitive like that. Hi, could I have one baked potato with sour cream, plain? I'm sorry, what was that, miss? One plain baked potato with sour cream. Is that permanently on you? I feel like it's inside. I just made you worse. I'll talk to you later. I'll catch up with you about acting later. Wish me luck. I've had that thing in my car for weeks, a month plus. I'll figure it out. I might get frozen yogurt. Seems like I fixed you. It seems like it's gone. It was literally on the sensor, which is weird because I haven't opened this lens at all. Has it been there all along? I don't know. I just wanted to say that I feel going to my acting class right now, I feel the most comfortable I've felt ever. Oh my gosh, I have to stick on topic. I am falling asleep at the wheel. my gosh, I'm so sorry. I have this stuck in my head. You're dressed in all black. This was the last thing that was said here. I'm taking another route again. I guess there is some road closure. Sister and father, I don't know what I'm saying. So I am very, extremely, terribly starving hungry. I don't wanna. So acting class. Today was all around was an interesting day. I'm so freaking hungry. So hungry. So one, I met up with my friend and I was late to class. So I think by the time I'm done with this month, I'll pay up. No, I won't. That's a lot more money. But going, are you staying? What are you doing? I talk way too much. I had way too much to say. He talked a little bit and he had a lot to say too, but I only let him talk a little bit. Oh, ooh, this might be, maybe, no? Come on. You're evading the beautifulness of the blue sky. That makes sense. Oh, that was a new phrase. But he gave me a massage once. I have so much tension in my upper body, in my shoulders, that I always try to focus on that because I don't have money and money for anything else. And so I'm like, just these right here, right there. Oh man, did that hurt. Now I understand that I need some work on my legs too, but I don't know, I just need, I've told you, I need like at least a month of intense massage every day. But anyway, so yeah, so I got to class. I'm just kind of happy and like very open today. I told you before class that I feel like in a good mood, but not in a good mood is simplifying it and not really saying what it means. I just feel open and I just feel relaxed, sort of, kind of, not really. Open, I think, is the best word. In class today, so I got to class, I forgot my activity at home. He gave me some rope. I'm like, how am I going to do this? He taught me a knot and I'm like, how can I make this into like an ongoing activity? This is not enough for an ongoing activity. I got to class and she was talking about painting. Ooh, that looks really nice. She was talking about painting. She had needed some wall painted and I was like, yes, me. Everyone was like emotional preparation, blah 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 blah. I'm like, I know I don't have emotional preparation, but I can do it. Like finally after 10 minutes of holding back because I'm shy and or whatever I am, I finally came on and said that. And where am I going? I guess I'm going this way. It's so uncomfortable. There were two activities before me, well, us in the end, painting, and we thought, oh, this is going to get done like really fast and we don't need everyone. So I was like, oh crap, I was looking up knots, like how can I make this more complicated, stressed out. And then she's like, okay, I'm going to send you guys down. The second activity wasn't as rushed, so they didn't get enough done. We ended up painting as well, thank goodness, because honestly, saved by the activity, saved by the painting, saved by whatever, because my activity was worse and worse the more I sat there without emotional preparation. So, or she sends you down to emotionally prepare, but me and two other people haven't done that, and because of the circumstances, this is the second time I've been they say promotion, but yeah, promoted because it had to happen, not because I was necessarily ready, or you know, like it wasn't like, okay, that was good, so next time do this. It was more like, okay, we need this, so try this out. So yeah, so I did that and I went down, and oh my gosh, it was just so frustrating because my brain goes a million miles per hour and I could not focus. I was nervous because I think it was so much better doing it this way instead of emotionally preparing, because there was less pressure, because she knew that I wasn't going to prepare. I mean, you know, the expectation wasn't as high. I felt less pressure, yet I was still nervous because I'm like, oh my gosh, how is this going to work? I don't know. And I'm frustrated because I can't really relax even. Yeah, so that was that. Let you enjoy a little bit of the view. Okay. All right, so yeah, that was really, really, really cool. really cool. We did this with someone who was the first time he was doing whatever he needed to do, which is the door, which is coming in. It was last minute for all. It was just like really crazy, which was thinking right after class, right as class ended, I might be a thrill seeker in disguise. Enjoy and want to get that adrenaline rush, but I don't know that I do because I have my issues with my health. I've always stayed far away from that. Hold on. Look at that gorgeousness. I can't actually see. There we go. Wow. Wow. Picture. But I don't have the ability to take a picture right now. That was so gorgeous. So that was really, really cool. Let me tell you what was cool about it. The guy came to the door. He's really expressive. So it was really cool because he just freely saying stuff and I wasn't, which I'm kind of okay and very happy with that because I was scared that I would be talking in when I didn't need to, or like it was, I didn't think as much this time because it wasn't just like me getting up on stage. Like I went through that door and it was different, and then I wasn't like completely into anything, but then he came to the door and he was the way he was, and it was really so cool to be able to play off of that. I have no idea how I did. No idea. I only know how I felt. She didn't really, she said one sentence about me and that was all. I don't know how I did. Like the opposite of the guy that I did the activity with, my problem is I don't believe in my activities. That's my problem so much more. Like, yes, I don't express well, like it's all over a problem, but deep inside, I at least can sort of tell and feel and stuff, but I might not express it, but I can sort of feel it. Although I felt like I regressed a little bit in how I was feeling. I felt like I was shutting down. But my activity, I don't believe in my activity, and I'm very much in my head, boomerang sort of in my head, and I didn't know what I was preparing, and I was, woo, I don't know. It was crazy. It was just a crazy day. But I was a lot more relaxed, like, okay, whatever. I don't really care about the people here. Not in like a bad way, but in the sense of like, I'm not intimidated by people here. In that sense, I don't care about people here because I get so easily intimidated. Today, it was just like, I'm here, we are coexisting. We don't have to be enemies, we don't have to be friends, we don't have to, doesn't have to be anything. We're just coexisting, which is, for me, it's a beautiful, much more beautiful thing. There were a lot of things that I could have picked up, kind of like Saturday. I saw things that I wanted to call them out, but I wasn't quick enough. But I really enjoyed it. And now I don't know if that's going to happen again. Yeah, I want only I'm terrified. I'm going to tell you now, I'm terrified for emotional preparation. She thinks that I have a lot of things locked up. True. So it'll be easier, but I think I don't know how to unlock that. If I can unlock that, I think all my stomach problems will go away. So please, let's unlock all my emotions that I'm keeping deep in my gut and my throat, really. I love my voice right now. When I started this class, I was so against those emotions because I felt everyone is doing that, and that's so annoying, ironically, because that's all you see on TV, and I want more positivity. But I totally changed how I saw it. I mean, I was editing when I got the call for the audition, the email back about the audition that they just fell off the face of the earth, that I still didn't email. That was exciting. I think that's when I started letting go. I got so excited for the possibility of that role, and I reconnected with my Cymbeline role monologue thing. And the last thing I want to say is, in this class, in this moment, I actually regressed. I went back to laughing things when I'm uncomfortable, but it was different this time because I was able to check myself in, like, hey, you're smiling. I wasn't thinking about that. I opened the door and he was angry or something, and at one point I felt uncomfortable, so I laughed, sort of, my uncomfortable laugh, and he didn't like that. So it took me a while, but I think on the second beat I don't know how it looked out there, but inside I actually felt like I expressed how sorry I was more. Yeah, okay, anyways, have a wonderful night. I am less hungry. I mean, I'm not less hungry, but you got me through this drive of being hungry, and I don't know what I'm going to eat at home. And the rest of the week I have to go to work early because I have to leave work early on Friday for my dentist. I hope you had a wonderful day. I'm gonna try not to think of Aaron Yan. It seems like forever ago this morning. I was just such in a daze. Maybe tomorrow, I don't want to do the on camera thing. We'll see. Just being go, go, go. I'm so go, go, go anyways. I just feel uncomfortable. I need to remember my laptop in my car. Peace, love, and compassion, y'all. Excuse me. Peace, love, and compassion, y'all. 안녕 키가세요. 안녕 키가세요. Zaijian, bye-bye, pekurun pa. So I should have done that later. If you enjoyed this, give a thumbs up, a thumbs down. If you didn't enjoy it, comment below. Please subscribe. If you didn't enjoy this, maybe you'll enjoy my other channel over here somewhere. And have a wonderful early morning, late morning, noon, afternoon, evening, night. 早上好，下午早上好，早上好，下午好。Nope， 早上好。上午好，早上好，上午好，中午好。No， 早上好，早上好，上午好，中午好，下午好，晚上好。That was bad. I don't think I got that right. But peace, love, and compassion. 안녕 키가세요. 안녕 키가세요. 再见, bye-bye. 백구름밤. 早上好，上午好，早上好，上午好。中午好，下午好，晚上好。I don't think I got that wrong, but peace, love, and compassion. 안녕 키가세요. 안녕 키가세요. 再见, bye-bye. 백구름밤. I know where I get my protein now. On the sides of my mouth.